Alright, I should be live. And first things first. What do we got here? I've got to see the upgrade. Alright, my guy, show me what it be. Oh? Okay. I'll be honest, I kind of like the basic blunderbuss look, the almost cartoony style of the other one. But damn, I'm digging that hat. That's a wild hat, I love it. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, we're double shooting now. 2 shots per. Still locking on. Still, oh, no longer a big shot. Now it's a rapid fire. I wonder if... No, okay, once it's in, it's in. It's locked in. You're just unloading. Alright. I wasn't sure how much I was sold on that, but, you know, I like the difference. You know, as a big Dragon Ball Z fan, I kind of do miss the big, almost Spirit Gun style shot, and now we've got the Vegeta multi-key blast effect. It's not bad, it's just different. And frankly, Vegeta's more of a... I was gonna say something, but my brain is frying on how to say it without swearing, so... And I am not far enough into the episode to start doing that, so, point is, Vegeta. More of a fan of Vegeta myself. Alright, so this is a big theme park area. It's gonna keep blasting you guys. Oh, little rubber duckies! I mean, they're regular duckies, but the cartoony nature makes them look very rubber. Oh, they follow me! This is the best! So I was recently on Amazon, and this is gonna be relevant in a minute here. And I was shopping for some stuff to, I think it was garden stuff. I'm getting ready to do my spring garden. And so I'm getting a lot of things set up. And there's a couple of things I have to replace that I ran through on last time. Is it just 4 or is there more? Is that all of them? Right, one more. I've got to find this duck. Under here? No, but we got some popcorn. How about in the popcorn stand? Okay, I can't blow that off. Right now, the duck could be anywhere, and I'm just going to give it the once over on this side. Because it's also possible that the duckling could be further into the level as well, and I'll just have to bring it back. Alright, well there's something that happened up there. Alright. Oh, here we go. That's the last one. Glad I went around to look. Anyways, I was on Amazon, I was doing some shopping, and there was a little, like, recommended thing. I'm sure anybody that's been on Amazon knows what I'm talking about, where it's just... other things get recommended to you randomly. And it's all algorithm-based, you know, what do you have interest in, what have you bought before? And, no surprise, I have bought some video game-related merchandise a number of times. And Amazon gave me a recommendation for... Is this going to hurt me? Okay, it slows me down, but it's not actively hurting me. Amazon gave me a recommendation for an item that caught my eye immediately, and it was like, oh, do you want this? And I'll be honest, I don't remember which game it was that it was referencing, but I didn't. It wasn't my cup of tea. Amazon had it wrong there, and then in the similar items list, and again, if you've been on Amazon, you know what I'm talking about, there were 2 other items of the exact same concept, but far more appealing to me, and what they were little rubber duckies of other video games. They had a rubber ducky of Doom Guy, and a rubber ducky of the Dovahkiin from Skyrim. Can I blow these up? No, there is no blowing them up. Just run through it. I'm focusing on getting these flowers because I suspect there might be some sort of achievement tied to them. And I also got to get higher up. There we go. Saving a Waddle Dee. I'm going to fly over these because I think I can make it. Yes, I can. Alright. And no problem getting over there. Definitely a faster way to do it. Flying is not a very quick action, and so bypassing a lot of the flying actions that I just did there would have saved a lot of time. There we go. But it doesn't matter, I was fast enough. Ooh. Monkey with a hammer? Wonder if the hammer is its own power-up. I should have sucked up the monkey to find out. I want the coin! Thank you. I just realized I'm probably... I just shot a monkey in a Kirby game. I've just created the recreation of the real-world issues. Harambe started it all. And now Kirby's continued the process. Hey, Richard. C's title. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Yeah, there we go. Last time I was playing Kirby, I referenced Smash Mouth at the end of it. I think you were around, so you probably remember that I made a couple jokes about the tree boss looking exactly like the Smash Mouth singer, in my opinion at least. And then that Friday, I got sick. And I think I did... Man, when did I do the Tiny Tina stream? I think it was Thursday or Friday that I did the Tiny Tina stream. And I planned for Kirby to be my next stream. Anyways, Friday, I ended up getting a little sick, a little under the weather. Hold up. Oh, okay, I've got to be higher up to get up there. Anyway, so I started getting a little sick, wasn't feeling that well, and then we had the holidays, my grandmother had her birthday, so, woo, I was not paying attention. So yeah, that's what's happened as for why it's been longer than I originally wanted to do another live stream. Getting sick is not something anybody ever really plans on. Oh, I'm trying to jump and shoot. Guess I'm a little too slow on the thumbs in my old age. My old man gaming habits. But yeah, I'm not sure if you were here for the beginning moment where I talked about it. They make rubber ducky, like, video game merchandise characters, and I lost my mind at the Doomslayer one. So yeah, Amazon didn't understand my taste in games, but they understood my taste in merchandise, and the second they threw that at me, I threw both of those in my cart and didn't even look back. By the way, they look awesome. Would recommend if you have any interest. They had a bunch of them for different characters. Even in the Skyrim, they had like a dragon-esque Alduin duck. And I think, I mean, they're kind of a hard plastic, but I legit think you could use these things in the bath and it would be hilarious. You know, when you're taking a bath and you've just got demons pouring in from, like, space hell. Nothing says leave me alone like Doomslayer Rubber Ducky. Alright, I'm gonna try shooting that at a distance. Anyways, now that I've gotten my eternally... Okay, that's nothing. Jabbering that I am often want to do out of the way. How are things going, Richard? Ooh, what am I doing here? Am I becoming... I'm already a gunsman. Do I have to be a squirt gunsman? Does this clean up that? Oh, it absolutely does. And I can heal from it. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Fully healed. I don't know how much water I have, so I'm trying to be a little... big floppy jumps. I'm trying to let it last a little ways. Ooh, okay, definitely the idea here. This is very Super Mario Sunshine-esque, and I'm down for this. Super Mario Sunshine, for all of its jank and problems, is probably... Okay, I don't know why that happened, but I'll take it. Probably one of my favorite 3D Mario games. Can I jump up here? No. Okay, so it would definitely be a... I just want to make sure I don't have to spray anything else. Alright. Do I... Can I... Okay, I can hold Y and just dump it all at once. Got it. When Nintendo did the... Sorry. When Nintendo did the 3 Mario games that was supposed to be super limited and people were freaking out. And I don't want to say it's like they weren't invalid to be upset about it. You know, the idea of a super limited release did seem kind of odd and also not very like Nintendo. But yeah, it is still widely available and acquirable in a lot of places. I think it might even still be on Amazon, but don't quote me on that one. Anyways, when that came out, I lost my mind, and I played through Mario 64 and Sunshine, because both of those are some of my personal favorite Mario games. I'm missing a flower, and I don't trust myself. God, that looks like just more level down there. I wonder if that's how it's going to play, like if I'm seeing hints of levels to come. Doing pretty good? Yeah, I'd say I'm doing probably pretty much the same, especially now that I'm after that period of just that little bit of a stomach bug. You know, thank goodness it wasn't quite COVID levels of sick. Been there before. Oh, it's so cool. The bone, like, right in your face. If you're already on the draw, you can actually blast the bone out of the sky just before it hits you. Alright. There's probably going to be a flower under one of these somewhere. That's just my guess. Given that I have not watered all the flowers. I mean, they open up, but it's not the right word I should have been using. Oh, and then that's going to be how I get the big one up top. Gotcha. Okay. Game? I mean, I get what you're doing, but I'd like to get the one on top, too. My OCD is really going wild right now. Thank you. Oh, I need to get that with a lot. Okay, well, there we go. Super Mario Sunshine was probably your favorite Mario game overall, and you do have a physical copy of the triple pack. As do I, and I'm glad that it's still available. Because as much as I loved the item, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely did. Alright, I was hoping I could get up there. Apparently I can't. I love the item, but because I'm such a stickler for having physical media when and where available, I do have a bit of a agreement with the people that got upset about it being so limited in its run. That is entirely, again, for me and my personal take, that is entirely offset by the realization that in the time that it was printed, enough were made available that there are still new copies floating around, and any game, no matter which era, what you look at, they don't stay printed forever for physical media. So, as much as I'm in agreement, I didn't like the way they went about the marketing for that game. I think they did it as well as they ever could have, as far as what was actually released. Just, you know, bad wordplay and marketing on that front. Shame they shut down Super Mario 35, though. You played hell out of that. Could never come in first, though. Man, I was so disappointed because I knew it was a thing. What I didn't know is that it was also limited. And so I downloaded it, and it was one of those things that it was just, I don't have time to play it. I know I could play a few sessions really fast, but in my mind, it was like, oh, it's going to be here all the time. Just like, what is it, the Tetris one? Tetris 99? And so I thought, it's going to be around. I'll just play it some other time. And then I hear out of nowhere, for me, out of nowhere, that it was like, no, actually, it's going to be no longer available very soon. Play it while you can. And it was like, but I'm out of crunch time right now. I quite literally can't. Alright. Racing level. I'm sure there's going to be like an achievement for hitting everything and also getting a certain time. I'm terrible at racing games, so we'll see how it goes. Spoiler alert, probably not well. Can I make the jump? Made the jump one way. Well, I'll be damned! I got the gold. Not the outcome I expected, but very welcomed. There's also a little retry option up there, which is great. So yeah, I never got to experience that game, even though I had it on my console from the very beginning. I'm not even sure if I ever deleted it. I think the application is still on my console, it's just I can't do anything with it. And at this point, it's practically... Oh. Not sure if you're familiar with the term of just dead media. That's basically what it is now, and I don't want to remove it because now it's kind of got that you can't get it anymore emotional value. Like, it has no value for the space it eats up or anything. And it's a bit of a personal reminder. Don't make that mistake again. They can and they will remove the playability when they... And they never didn't say they weren't going to. I think they said from the very beginning it was limited. I just overlooked that. So it's a bit of a reminder not to make that mistake. I wonder if they're going to have another use for these, for all the coins I'm getting. I think there is supposed to be something about being able to buy food, but I'm not sure how necessary that's going to be. I mean, you kind of get enough food in any given level. I suppose if you have a particularly tough boss fight, and maybe there's an achievement for beating the boss fast, you'd want to be more aggressive than the game's willing to forgive you on damage, or maybe something that it's beat it with a certain amount of your health. You could kind of cheese it that way, but other than that, let me ditch that because I want my gun back. I'm just trying to think, like, how would it make use of that down the line. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can't blow these up, so I gotta go around them. Alright. Oh, he wised up. I'll get him here, though. Shoot him in the back! Oh, that was right near all of his health. You got nothing, son? Going down. Alright. No, I'm sticking with the gun. Kirby's got a lot of really fun skills, but come on. The power of the gun is absolute. Why did that teleport? Blueprint! Is this a sword blueprint? Yeah, the giant sword. Now we're talking. Now the sword is back in play. I know it's like super weeb of me, but I've never pretended to be anything else. Come on, you give me a sword and a gun. All other powers are situational at best. I have no idea what the official Kirby meta would be, if there even is such a thing. But it's like, you know, with a lot of games, I don't care about the meta. You give me the stuff that's cool and fun to use, and that's all that matters. Big rush. Alright, I didn't know if I had to jump there or not. That's what I'm got to be on the lookout for. And a lot more of the ramp options. Oh, that was wild. That was a little rough on the brain. You know, this feels incredibly reminiscent of old NES racing games. It's hard to explain what I'm talking about unless you've played them, but like a fixed camera and your D-pad would control how you end up actually driving. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if that would be a thing or not. But now I know it clearly is. But did I get the gold? Holy sweet jeez, I need to shave 10 seconds off? Trunks about to look like a bitch in a sword fight with Kirby. Man, Trunks' sword was such a cool design. I'm not sure if you've ever looked at the... Man, I am not good enough at racing games to try that again, but that's a really cool, fun minigame thing. Anyways, if you've ever looked at like the design of Trunks' sword in Dragon Ball Z, it has a mixture of Eastern and Western design elements. And I'm not a swordsmith. I'm not a sword expert. I'm not a master of the art of the cut, or, you know, whatever you want to throw words at. But just from a purely aesthetic looking at it thing, it's really cool to see like this East meets West in one singular design aspect. Don't know how functional it is, but it's a dope ass sword. And Trunks is probably the only character in all of real world or fiction to make a crop top look good on a guy. If you see a guy like they're just out in the world who isn't specifically doing a cosplay of Trunks, trying to wear a denim crop top, you are probably... And I'd have to really think on it, but you might be obligated to kick his ass on principle. Obviously, I'm joking, but, you know, on the joke level, I stand by it. Yo! Hold up. You gonna jump out again? Darn it. This is feeling super, what were those? The laser tag games. God, I love laser tag. Like, let's be honest. There's always the kids that cheat in laser tag and ruin it for the people trying to really just go there and have some fun. But even still, like, they're kids. How good are they going to be at laser tag? So everybody still gets to have their fun. And now you've got the ability to buy those laser tag kit sets at home. I should totally do that for my... Oh, boy! They're up in my face. For my nieces and nephew. As it stands, we're waiting a little bit, but we've already got the means to start setting up a little bit of a BB gun set. Obviously, we are waiting for more age-appropriate behavior. It's not even about physical age for us, it's they need to have the behavior set. There we go. I also need to do a couple of those side missions so that I can get the stars and unlock the new sword. And that's definitely going to happen on this stream. I need to see what the new Kirby sword ability is going to look like. Oh, is this going to be like how I can fight some ghosts? Oh, I've got to timer it. That's really cool, though. Little teaching method here. I wonder if there is a limit to this ability. Oh, I couldn't tell if those floating balls were enemies or not. So, downside of this is I walk slow when I use it. And there are going to be time-based reactions, I'm willing to bet. Let me just put it on blast here. Because it looks like if I feather it, I can actually walk at near full speed. Alright, I don't really need the food, so save that in case I get hurt. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, hold up. Want. Big want. The light bulb was one you probably should have expected, but hadn't. Oh, like a power-up? I think it was hinted at. Oh. So you... Oh, that's one of the downsides of the ability. And that's why I can't just feather it the way I was. Alright, there's some more going on. Don't start flashing yet. Oh, man. Okay, so that's going to be time to do. But first things first. You want me to spit out the light bulb, but clearly it's the most broken ability. Why would I ditch it? Alright, give me the chakrams. Oh, that's right. There we go. Well, I mean, I killed the thing. How do I... Oh. What if... Alright, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. There we go. That took me a minute to realize what they wanted me to do. Anyways, Waddle Dee has been saved. Light bulb OP. Please nerf Nintendo. It's clearly the most game-breaking and unbalanced ability in all of Kirby. Ooh, give me a macaron. Is it macaroon? Macaron or maca? Because every time I've heard one of my snooty... I have a couple baker friends, but when I hear them pronounce it and they want to be all snooty, no joke, they give it that, like, phlegmy CH sound in the middle. And, man, I don't get it. I don't know why you would willingly speak that way. Then again, I am a dumb, ignorant American boy. Ooh. So then it created the image we saw over here upon breaking. Okay, hold up. Was that a pun I just overlooked? Those all looked like green peppers, but they also looked like the ghosty blue. Is that a ghost pepper joke? Don't do me like this, Kirby. I'm a fan of the spice. Ghost pepper sauce on a burger, fantastic. You can really help cut through. Like ghost pepper sauce is spicy as hell, don't get me wrong. It'll tear you a new asshole if you don't respect it the way it should be. But you can really help tame that sauce if you're going to do it on, like, hold on. That's not triggering it. There we go. You can really help tame the sauce if you're, like, doing a taco with some sour cream and some extra veg. Alright, well, that was a big bomb. You know, you've got to use the other elements of your taco to temper the initial blast your ass heat. And with a burger, you can do some cheese, you can do an egg on your burger. The fat from the yolk will go a long way to helping to temper the heat. And like it's a great pepper to use to get like that sinus draining heat. And if you temper it down to your flavor profile, you can make good work out of it. It's not just, you know, blast your ass heat for the sake of making you hurt. That's what happens when you're just going to have like a bunch of it on a spoon and down it for some internet challenge because people are sadistic. But if you just... Oh, darn it. But if you're just a boy that likes spicy foods, you can cook with it and still make it be very functionally delicious. There we go. You're the fake one. I think I was almost, like, not able to make it. And the jump doesn't give me any speed. But the flip gives me just a little bit of speed, and I think that's what helped me get out from that. Is this? No, this one is not fake. Almost looked fake. Like, this level isn't... Okay. This level isn't too crazy hard or anything, but the design and idea is amazingly fun. Of the, like, amusement park levels, I think this one's my favorite so far. We also, I think we're getting some new enemy types. I don't remember... Oh! Kirby having very many ghosts consistently. Alright. Not gonna miss out on the easy to grab Waddle Dee. Also, Richard, if you're still around, let me know if the audio's better. I went back and watched the last episode to figure some things out, and I tried to do some audio finagling in between. And so I hope it's a lot better. I hope the game can be heard more clearly, because unfortunately, in my last couple of sessions with this, the audio has been very not good. And I apologize for that. Alright, we got some of the trapped Waddle Dees. These are all Volume 1 figures. I'm wondering if there are more figures as you get through the game, that more volumes, quote-unquote, will open up. Or if maybe that will come down the line to entice people to continue playing. Because there are a lot of people that love collect-a-thon games. The audio sounds great, you can hear the game well, and you can hear my voice. Awesome. Also, Dem4ND. I'm going to go with Dem4. But thank you very much for that fill-in. And great to have you here. How are things going? How was your weekend? More importantly, how was your holiday during the weekend? Should you be one to choose to celebrate it? And frankly, these days, even if one doesn't celebrate a holiday themselves, many ways to get benefits in regards to it. That reminds me, my brother, where he works is a largely Middle Eastern employee base. And he went for a while trying to do, what is it, Man, I know the term and I'm feeling really dumb right now. I don't think it's Ramadan, is it? The holiday that they had going on recently, and part of it is giving up food. It's a fasting process. Might be Ramadan. I'm thinking of. But yeah, he actually went through it to go with it to go through it with them for a while, as sort of a employee solidarity thing. And I thought it was really cool and a big challenge for him to go through, because him and I have never done anything of that nature before. I mean, we've had periods of going where we don't eat, but that's not out of choice. That's out of can't afford food. So to willingly choose it was, and for the reason he did, was kind of cool for him to give it a shot. That thing straight up looks like a Kirby. The sleeping enemy. Whatever alien race that Kirby is. We got here. Baby bottles? I mean, technically Kirby's a baby, but that's a really weird food item to see. There we go, all 5. Save another Waddle Dee. Yeah, the little speed boost you can get out of this can really help carry you through a level. Sat here trying to work out what holiday after eating way too much chocolate. I had a good Easter. Oh, and you went to the beach. Man, I have to travel quite a distance. I'm in the middle of Michigan. We gotta travel quite a distance to go to a beach, but there is something special about the beach sun. Like, you can be like 2 miles out from a beach and sit out on someone's patio and enjoy the sun, but that is just, it is never the same as that beach sun. And it's certainly not the people that make it that way. Because frankly, I could go without the people anytime. That reminds me, I have to hit up my local store and see about... Oh, get out of here. Get away from me. You enemies creep me out. There we go. Now that Easter has come and gone, all of that Easter chocolate that is already made to be thematic is going to be on sale until it's out of the stores. It is like the perfect time to be a chocolate-holic, because you can go get it for like half off in some places. The only downside is unfortunately Easter chocolate is not the best chocolate out there. Frankly, there are good brands, so don't get me wrong on that. But for the people that are like, no, the chocolate is love, chocolate is life crowd, some of them can get really picky on their brand of fudgy goodness. More concerned that Kirby likely ate the baby bottles rather than drank them, considering how fast they disappeared. Well, Kirby eats a lot of things that have no reason to be consumed the way they do. Oh wait, hold up. Nope, get me out of this one. Gotta do this one first. Alright, that looks really funny with the tornado on top. Hold up. Are you... Okay, hold up. I think I know where this is going. Oh, why did not... Oh, there we go. Okay, that was a little sloppy. But there we go. Couldn't even think to do it faster. 2 hours drive away from the beach. It should be moving there for... Ooh, nice. Gonna be moving a lot closer. Yeah, I am like several states away from any beach that isn't pure rocks. Like, we have freshwater beaches, but in Michigan, if you're going to go to a beach while being at Michigan, it's really cool that you get some fresh water. It's not as cool that you're going to be stepping on broken shards of glass and razor-sharp rocks. going to drop in on this. That and you don't get like the fun waves that you do from the beach. And our water is nipple-piercing ice cold. And that's one of those like degrees of frozen water that you only know if you know. You know, you can go to the beach in the winter and it's cold, but it's not your nips are going to shape diamonds cold. We have water that can be well below just crazy freezing. Like water that's... What? Why is that blocked off? Alright, well, it's not blocked off anymore. We can have water that's sitting at like 5 degrees and still not even be like slushed, just because it's constantly moving from wind and so on. Oh. Wait, I see what they're saying. There we go. Kirby Waddle Dee. First thing you hear of the stream is nipple piercing. Well, you know, sometimes life comes at you hard and fast, and you need to be prepared for whatever emotional trauma you're gonna endure. I apologize for that, Kirby. Alright, let's dump the rest of that out. And I should not have, because the wall behind it looks like it's trying to break. Alright, obviously I need to throw another rocket at it. But before I do that, I'm going to progress forward and just make sure I grab everything else. Alright, so something is going to throw me up through here. Yeah. Look, I hear you, but what if I don't? It's okay. Actually funny. Look, I didn't say that nipple piercing as a topic wouldn't be funny. That's kind of why I went off on it. But I did say... Oh, can I save? Can I save? Oh, I saved it. Basically what I was getting at is if you're in the middle of Florida, you don't know that level of cold water. Long story short, you have no idea why, but I really want to go swimming in the sea in the middle of winter. Yeah, we do a thing in Michigan every winter when, you know, the rest of the still water has frozen, and there's that little bit that hasn't frozen yet that I was referencing. Oh, I totally should have realized that was going to be there. My bad. Now I can ditch this. Anyways, when, like, the still water has frozen, but the slightly moving water still hasn't, it is an entire thing that we used to do as, like, when I was in college. We'd get together and, you know, college kids can do dumb college kid things. And one of the dumb college kid things that we did was, as a group, go out, get incredibly drunk, and skinny dip in the damn near frozen water. It's not a thing I would recommend anybody ever do, but it's just kind of one of those dumb college things that you do in Michigan. Because those things exist anywhere and everywhere. You're from Michigan? Yep, mid-Michigan. I'm not going to get any more specific than that, but it does mean that if there's something to do in Michigan, aside from the Upper Peninsula that is, I am equal distance from it, more or less. I will say, if you ever find yourself in Michigan, we do have some fantastic tourist spots along the waterways, and the things I would suggest people to go see is the further north you go and the further into the wilderness you get, you can find some really cool, like, waterfalls and streams and rivers. Definitely one of the best things to go do. And as far as sights to see, we have some really cool old lighthouses. Oh, you're also from Michigan? Really cool. Yeah, other than those two things, when it comes to Michigan, we don't have a lot for the average person. We do have a very vibrant, like, hunting and fishing community. So if you're into that sort of thing, you know, seasonally at least, it's a huge deal. Alright, now let's see if my guess is correct, and that this boss is going to be the internet's fur-bait boss, because it seems you can't have a new Nintendo game without having the furry character. Michigan is boring and ugly. Michigan is boring, I'll agree with that for the most part. Again, you know, there are some things you can go out and do. But, you know, how many times are you going to go out and see a river and stream and be oohing and ahhing for the 4th time that you've gone to that area? You're from England? Oh, so you probably get a lot of... You don't get the rivers and streams that you go when you go into to get wet. You get that shit coming right from the sky. I hear England is just like never-ending rain. Can't confirm, I've never been, but the stereotypes got to exist for a reason. Oh, I forgot to go back and get the sword ability. Alright, guns it is. Probably could have done with the ice too, it's got good mobility. I still love the speed you get from the jump roll with the spike ball. But yeah, Michigan isn't without its perks. It's just, man, the perks only last so long. Again, unless you're somebody that likes to go hunting and fishing. And here we have the fur bait. Knew it was coming. I'm gonna get a little distance before I start blasting you again. Okay, you got some movements. But how do you like the power of gun? Floraline. If only it wasn't like such a Nintendo game. Sword and gun would be such... Ooh, that was kind of cool. Broken powers in comparison. But what if no? Alright, the little hop. There we go. I think for dodging that, the block dodge is a lot better, but for a lot of these basic things, just move, turn, and shoot is going to carry me quite a ways. There we go. That's the way to dodge that one, though. There we go. Apologies if anybody's leaving comments right now. I don't want to turn to read them, because she's an agile kitty, that's for sure. I'm gonna try to just... There we go. Yeah, really, the dodge skill isn't even all that needed yet. Alright, that was a unique new thing. Oh, boy! Her moveset just got way more badass. Oh! Okay, that was kind of cool. Now I know to look out for that. Again, I could be using the dodge skill, but... Okay, hold up. Hold up. Now we going. Now we going. But it just seems like more often than not, it's not all that needed. That said, it's the way cooler way to get away from things. It's like any other game. You could block. You could just run away like I'm doing. But if you dodge, it just looks cooler. There we go. That's not enough. One more round. There we go. Ew, I hate hot. That's an internet quote right there. I'm certain of that. You've been to England before? Awesome. Back in 2017, you actually turned 17 there. I've wanted to go. I've been to Canada, and I've been to a good number of states. Obviously, I haven't been to the two that aren't part of the continental US, but I've been almost all over the states. And it happens to be when England was hotter than it has been in years. Oh, lovely. That's going to be very comfortable to the people, very used to the blistering, again, nipple-piercing cold that Michigan's known for. Then again, recently, we've been getting some pretty decently weathered summer times. I do remember that there has been times that summer has not been as warm and comfortable. Michigan weather is even worse. Oh, okay, I'm seeing the context here of the ew, I hate hot. I thought you were talking about the cat thing, and I was laughing at that. The weather here is just messed up. Sometimes it rains, then it's sunny for weeks, and it will snow in the middle of the year. My guy, we just got where I'm at in Michigan. We just got like 2 inches of like sitting on the ground snow. Mind you, it melted in like 2 days time, but we're still getting full dropping of snow. And Michigan's weather, we have a saying around here, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. You can go from icy cold to 70 degrees in the same day. Not even a 24-hour cycle. You don't have to pass from one day overnight to the other. The same day, like a 10-hour difference in time, maybe. Same. Being cold, you can put heating on. Okay, I think I'm having a stroke reading that comment, Dem4. But I'm assuming it's the same thing I say around here. I can put more layers on, but there's only so much I can take off before the cops come and get me. And frankly, in my own house, people don't care. But you step outside that way, and frankly, suddenly you got you've got a lot of problems on your plate. Quote from Drake and Josh, you just added the eel part. Love that saying. Good old Michigan weather. Alright, I've got to go get the new sword. Alright, bunch of upgrade options. I don't have a lot of stars. I thought I had more than that. Alright, I've got to go earn a few stars. I should see how many it takes first. Some of them take 2, some of them take 1, I think. Is this a power I haven't seen? I didn't grab the crash ability. I think that's the Zeppelin-style bomb that falls from time to time. Alright, we can do the upgraded sword, and what else? Again, I know a lot of people refer to as blimps. Zeppelin's a word you don't hear used very often anymore. My dad used to be big into flying like model planes and things. Unfortunately, that is a hobby of his that died out shortly after he decided to have children, which was a decision he didn't even make. But, you know, he did his best as it happened, and that was one of the hobbies he ended up giving up. But, you know, a lot of his old stuff hung around for a while, and one of the ones that I loved seeing hanging in the basement. I never got to see it fly because it was damaged, but he had a Zeppelin model that was a couple feet long. And I wished I could have seen that thing up in the sky. It looked so cool, even just on the wall, a little bit of damage on it in the basement. I doubt it went very fast, but, you know, it's... To the child me looking at this thing, it's like, oh, I've seen airplanes, but this Zeppelin thing, though. And of course, my dad being a huge music buff, He painted it like a dark gray as a reference to Led Zeppelin. Obviously, you know, just on a is that a portmanteau? Is that the term? A play on words for it. Oh. Oh! This is cool. Alright, I need to get the green bits, which are going to be over to the right here. I can at least see this one. Okay, the jump failed me a little bit there. Oh! I thought that... Oh, okay. Misunderstanding. I thought it would drop lower than it. Well, I suppose at this point, why bother keep going? I can't complete it, but... yeah, I'm just going to try again. I see there's a couple comments there. Give me a moment to read those. Alright. Killing these guys isn't going to get me the item, so I realize that now. So I'm going to ignore fighting and just go for the item grabbing. To try to shave off whatever I can on time. Alright, don't want to go down there. I don't know why I didn't want to go down there. I just thought it would block me off like it did the other one. I'm sorry, what? Do I drop the whole thing down? Is that where this is going? Oh, that'd be really cool. I don't know if that's what it's going to do, but it looks like it might be. Yeah, it was. Alright, does this stop the... oh, okay, it sends me through the wind tunnel. Sorry if anything doesn't make sense. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm sorry if I don't make sense. It's 8 o'clock here, and I'm a bit of an idiot. Wish you could fly like Harry Potter. Yeah, the old witch-style broomstick flying. I love... As far as, like, superpowers and, like, things like that go, don't get me wrong, flying's an awesome one, but there's only two ways to go about flying that are, like, the cool way. Item-based flying, such as Harry Potter, where you've got a broomstick. And then just, like, from yourself, a la, you know, Dragon Ball Z and other anime stuff. I know a lot of people would be super excited to do, like, the full armor suit Iron Man style. Not my thing in comparison. Oh, darn it. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna retry that. I tried to do the tap one and I held it a little too long. Like, there are other options, don't get me wrong. It's just, none of them are as personally appealing. There we go. Game, I don't like thinking, I just like blowing things up. Has there ever been a more American statement? Let me shoot things, let me blow things up. That's all I'm here for, game. No! Okay, that bomb was a little too... get you that way, then. Whew! Okay, gotta avoid that. Alright, you know what? Buddy? We're gonna have some beef here. There we go. I clearly did not win any awards here. I was feeling pretty confident until that last run. Wow. I'll state for the record that the Coliseum in Waddle Dee Town gets you a rare stone every time you... ooh! Also, there's a blueprint you get from it the first time, and I'm a bit of an idiot. Amateur. I'm a lot of bit of an idiot. Don't make this a challenge, Richard. I think I have at least proven my consistent idiocy quite well. And I could always dumb it down. Anyways, back to Waddle Dee Town. Gotta get that sword. America! Fuck yeah! Best I got, I'm sorry. My voice is not well tuned for the dark, gritty, fun way to say that. Alright, come on. Give me the new sword. And it looks like... Oh! We got Big Barbarian Smashy Sword. Now we're talking. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's a little slower and it's less graceful to see. But man, this is RPG character Kirby right here. God, that's cool. And the big smash. I kind of missed the other swing though, the side to side. Seems like with a big sword that would be pretty viable. Obviously, it does more damage. God, I love the armor set and the sword look, but I'm not gonna lie, I missed the fast attack. Yeah, the rapid fire. It's... God, it looks so cool, though. Look at that armor set on the big Kirby pink boy. Wish I could have, like, that armor set and then that sword. Oh, well. I don't get to mix and match, and smashing things is kind of a specialty. Ah, so we can swear. Absolutely. My only restriction is, you know, I try not to do it for the first minute before, and if I think about it, the minute at the end. Apparently that has something to do with the YouTube algorithm. Frankly, they're going to pick up on any time I swear anyways, and I'm not going to care enough not to. But something special happens within that first minute at the beginning and the end. For whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know Susan Wojcicki, and frankly, if I did, I'd probably already be 6 feet under. You can change back to previous levels of the copy. But, oh, yeah, so you knew that? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It's like, I could. But don't tell me this doesn't look sick. As a fan of the Barbarian class in Dungeons & Dragons, the big smashy sword is in its own way super appealing. I have said this before, though, but in the realm of video games... Oh, I need to find 4 of those. When it comes to video games, I personally have a preference to many small hits, because those options tend to make you more mobile. And that's what I really like, is being very mobile in those combat scenarios. It's also why I'm doing this jump slash so much. It's kind of my most reliably mobile while attacking option. I kind of stop moving for this one, but this one I can keep moving. As a gameplay mechanic, it just feels better for me playing through it. But obviously, being able to swing hard and heavy, when you smash real good. I'd say that's what she said, but that's too obvious. And you might say, Ian, when have you ever been above stating the obvious? And I have no retort. At all. What? Oh, he's hiding behind him. I couldn't see him until it went back to him. Okay. You guys want to throw bombs? We can throw bombs. Now, if only I could throw bombs and not be an idiot about it. There we go. I thought it was going to be all a wall and they were going to make me walk all the way around. Wouldn't be the worst thing they could do to me. Oh, nope. Get away from me. Can I? Oh, okay. I was holding that, wondering if I could aim it better? Apparently the answer is no. And do a little bit of an angled shot here. There we go. Give me my capsule. There we go. Grab a couple cans. No, don't go away. I only have so many of these. And when I first discovered the ability, I was a bit of an idiot and wasted a lot of them. There we go. Just machine gun them right now. Literally, hold on, I need to save these. And machine gun. I think my favorite, like, one of these abilities that are just so heavy to use. There's something just goofy and dumb about the stairs. All they're really good for is puzzle solving. But I'm a fan of the goofy and silly. Oh no, Metadad heard me swear. Eh. I would be a terrible parent on the front of do not swear. I will admit that will be one of my greatest shortcomings. Oh no, you said the thing. You're not allowed to say the thing. You have too much of the young. That's the time you say it the most. You get away with it. Alright, hold up. Give me the power of gun. Now we're talking. Little sand blocks here. And big machine guns. Kind of hard to miss when you're shooting more bullets than... I probably shouldn't make that joke. Mass shooter jokes tend to go over very poorly. So I'll let you fill in the gaps yourself. I'm that kind of ant. Oh, woman? Alright. Well, once again, nevertheless, great to have you here on the stream. And you're the kind of ant that teaches kids swear words. Well, you know, that makes you the fun ant. And I will not hear otherwise, because I also have one of those fun ants. I also have an ant that tries to be pure as the freshly fallen snow. And while I love her very much, she tends to be more of the loving advice giver, less of the how about you just don't give a shit giver. And that's a very important lesson. Big hops. Big floppy hops. Didn't have enough. Because I wasn't supposed to. Gimme. Alright. We got another boss fight here, or is it just run to the... Why did I think this was the end of it? Here we go, give me them stairs. We're just talking about these. They serve no purpose other than, hey, give yourself your little puzzle solving moment. But because they're like the goofiest of the new abilities, they're one of my favorites. So can I crush with this? Yeah, I can. smash all of the things. Except for that. Don't want to be smashed by that. Alright, hold. Darn, that means nothing. Which means I need to smash with something else. How do I break you? There's something to be broken here. And how? I wonder if the bomb abilities would have done it. Kind of missed the opportunity to grab a few of those. Oh, this is going to be the most satisfying one to break. There we go. And I can't get it with this. How about? Nope. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna eat that on my way through. There we go. Now we're making progress. And again, just take the damage buff. And smash. Okay, Waddle Dee. I almost overlooked that. I grabbed the goodies and I was like, it wasn't really worth grabbing. Now it's worth grabbing. Ah, big jump. Kirby, jump. Kirby, do you not have the feet? Obviously, I'm just going to ditch that power. For whatever reason, he was not jumping off that top section with it. Is the bone an ability? I didn't check that earlier. I don't think it is. I don't think it's ever been one. It totally should be. Now these guys, I think, used to be like an ice skate ability, but I might be wrong with that. I think I might be mixing that up with memories from Kirby 64. Again, as stated before, the best Kirby game. Frankly, this one's pretty awesome, though. Very kid-friendly. I still haven't gotten to show it to my my niece, who I think is like the perfect age to really enjoy this new Kirby game. Alright, and the first stage of this icy wonderland, again, looks very much like Michigan, very feeling at home here, is done. But I think this is going to be about time for me to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Kirby, very much big fan, playing the game right now. And Dem4, you've never played Kirby. So this is the first Kirby game you're probably familiar with. If you get the opportunity, Kirby 64 is an absolute joy to play through. Some good puzzles to solve to get all of the unlockables and stuff, but it's all about mixing and matching powers and doing the boss runs. A lot of fun. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hope you guys have a blessed one. The next game I'm going to play, because I'm swapping in between, is going to be Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and then we'll cycle back to Kirby. Hopefully I don't get sick, hopefully work doesn't suck my soul away, and I can come back before too long.